All right, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back. I know y'all just seen me, man, but like I said, work never stops, man. We keep going, man. We got a special interview. Hope y'all guys enjoyed the tell of the tape. Be back for that next week. But we got Michael Knight on from Ola High School, man. He's been doing this thing, man. Coastal Carolina commit. They're looking pretty good this year, 4-1 on the season, man. So without further ado, we're gonna bring him on the show. What's going on, Mike?
Oh,
It's popping.
not much.
How everything going, man?
It's going good.
Nice, man. How's the week been? I know y'all are on the bye week, so how's that been? Kind of just being able to get a little bit of rest. I know y'all still practicing, but just being able to get a rest and kind of get ready for
Yeah,
that region schedule.
yeah. It's been good. We just this week kind of taking it easy, resting, not doing much, like just working on the little things.
For sure. Mike, if you don't mind sharing, man, tell me a little bit about your background, your story, man. Kind of how everything got started with you with football. Where'd your love and passion for the game come from?
So I was born in Pittsburgh. I'm a military kid, and my love for football came from just playing with my dad, my brother, playing in the yard, playing catch. When I was young, playing flag football. I had to get kicked out of flag football and put in the tackling football early because I was tackling kids instead of pulling the flag and stuff. So that's really where it came from.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that, Mike. So you play flag football, you tackle a kid. So like where that I don't want to say aggression, but obviously that means you like to hit a little bit. Obviously the touching wasn't
Yeah.
enough. So where did that kind of come from for you?
Well, watching Pittsburgh Steelers football when I was young, watching their DBs, just hard football. That's all I know for real.
Got you. Okay, so think you what? You 17 or you 16?
17.
17. So who I think I have an idea, but who were the ones you used to watch back in the day when you was watching a film and kind of like emulating your game after?
Troy Polamalu.
They used to say that. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite Steelers player all time for sure.
Okay. What give me one of your favorite plays he made.
That one when he was in the snow and he caught it with like one hand when it was like barely about to hit the ground. Like you could barely see it on the camera. Like he barely scooped it. Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was the best play for sure.
All right. So Troy Polamalu is kind of your favorite player. I'm sure you model your game after him. So walk me through. Obviously, you play flag football, then you get into youth ball. So where did you play your youth ball? Was it in Pittsburgh, or did you move down to Georgia kind of when you get to the prep level?
So I'm a military kid. My dad was in the military for 20 years, so I played youth football. I didn't even play football in Pittsburgh. I started in Florida, in Cape Coral, Florida. Then I moved to Houston, Texas,
Wow.
and I played youth football there. And then I played youth football in Chicago, and then I moved to Georgia.
Okay. So let's break that down. So obviously you moved a little bit all over. Obviously talk about your dad being in the military. So do you see any differences? I know it's youth level, but if you can remember, do you see differences between playing in either of those states, whether it was Chicago, Houston, Florida, now Georgia?
Yeah, for sure. So it's kind of hard because I played in Florida, Texas, and Georgia. Them all like that's top football right there. So it was all good. Like I can't really tell the difference between Georgia, Texas, and Florida for sure. But and when I played in Houston, I played with Devin Sanchez.
Yes.
Yeah, we played on the same youth football team. Dads coached together, so I played with a lot of talent being in all them states. Yeah.
For you, obviously you're talented in yourself. I guess even at the age, like what do you think separates somebody from like maybe other people? Like, yeah, I know he's gonna be because I know you had to know as a kid, like, yeah, this dude's just different, or I'm just different. Like, how do you know
Yeah,
that? I guess at that
I
age, I
think
guess you
at that age, it's just kind of natural. Like
Mm,
just go out there and play. Because when you a kid, you're really not thinking. You just out there playing. And yeah.
100%. All right. So let's speed it up. Let's go to like Georgia. So when did you come to Georgia? When did that kind of start for you?
So I moved to Georgia like a little after COVID, around I think it was 2021. I was in seventh grade or going into seventh grade.
Okay, gotcha. So seventh grade. So where'd you play like kind of like that prep, not prep, that youth ball, like seventh, eighth grade? Were you going to middle school team? Was you playing rec ball? Like how did that go for you?
Seventh grade, middle school. I was playing middle school ball for Ola.
Okay, okay, cool. So you've been there for a while. Okay, so walk me through. I feel like it's a program that's slept on a little bit. What for you? You playing it, the culture. What makes Ola different? You think from other programs, or just What's y'all culture?
So I would say we really doubt it a lot. Like regardless of if we do good, like if we have a good season, the next year they still gonna be sleeping on us. They still gonna have teams beating us. They gonna have us low in the rankings. But we kind of just have adversity every year, and we pretty hungry every year because we know like no don't nobody really mess with Ola for if you really get into it. No nobody want to come transfer there, none of that. But yeah, we face a lot of adversity and come through that.
Why do you think that's the case though? I mean, Ola obviously got great resources. I know it's a country town a little bit, but like, it's McDonald. Like, there's nothing wrong with Ola. Like, so like,
Yeah,
you feel
I
like,
don't know. I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think, yeah, I have no idea for real. I couldn't even tell you.
got you. Okay, so let me spin it this way. Before we bring up obviously one of you guys' standout players. Do you feel like it's an exposure thing a little bit? Do you feel like not enough people come out, like media members come out just to kind of like get you guys out there? Like, what do you feel like it is?
Yeah, definitely. That definitely has a big part. Like you don't really see Ola on like Instagram. You
Mm,
don't really see a lot of like coverage on Ola for real. I think that probably has a big part in it.
got you. From what you've seen, is y'all high school, is y'all administration very tough on media coming out? Like what's the? 'Cause I know every county's different. If you had to say, do you think it's any difference with that or not? Nah?
Maybe I have no idea. Like I just think it's kind of crazy. We got a four star
Just about to
running
bring them
back,
up, right?
and we don't be having like 24/7 coming out to games and stuff like that. Like I
Wow.
don't know.
So speaking of that, I was going to ask you about Caden Way. Last year you had a stud too in Nigel Newkirk.
Yes, sir.
So how was that just last year? I guess for you going up against them consistently or just going up against them in practice, just the level of talent that they are as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Iron sharpens iron. We make each other work every day. Yeah, it's good going against running backs like that because you going against some of the best competition in the country when you going against two backs like that. So yeah.
Got you. What do you think makes Caden Way special? If you had to say,
What makes him special is he can make something out of nothing. Like you might see five guys around him thinking he about to get tackled and he gets out of that and then you see him running for like 70.
mm,
Yeah.
Lord, okay. Excuse me. Now let's talk about your game. And I was watching your film. I was really impressed with just your ball skills. I think an underrated component of your game. Talk to me a little bit about that. Your ball skills, being able to see the ball in the air, being able to play whatever coverage it is, whether it's press, it's zone, exotic blitzes, whatever it is, you can just make plays. Just talk about that part of your game.
So ball tracking, I mean, when I was playing youth football, my dad before practice, we would just line up, he would just have me run and he would just throw the ball, like throw it far as he could, high as he could, and he just made me go track it. So that kind of got me good at tracking the ball. And then whether it's man zone, whatever, I'm hawking that ball. So
Period. Now I think another part of your game I like you're very long as well, right? I think you're about what 6'2", 6'3",
yes, sir.
long, athletic. So how does that help you when you're going up against receivers? Obviously, you're an elite ball tracker, but I guess being able to stifle them a little bit, being able to press up against them, or just throw off the timing with them in the quarterback.
Yeah, having the length definitely helps because I mean, when you going against receivers, it'd be some lengthy receivers too. And if you going against a good quarterback, they putting the ball in the perfect spot, and that just gives you a little bit of leverage to be able to stick your hand up, like play through the hands, and then just cause PBUs and get interceptions.
For sure. Let's talk about the other part of your game, just your tackling ability. How do you feel like you were able to tackle just an open space, one on one, even if you got to go up against a bigger back?
Yeah, I think I fit up well. Um, like I ain't scared. I'll come downhill, hit, shed blocks. Yeah, I'm securing that tackle in the open field. Yeah.
For you, what part I want to ask you about that you just said shed blocks. What for being a cornerback DB? How can you do that in elite level? Because I feel like that's a slept on part. Is that just like a want to? You're gonna run through somebody's soul, or that's just like there's a technique to it? You would say.
It's so you just want to out physical the receiver. Receivers, they don't really like being physical for real. They don't want to get handsy with you. In my experience, so if you put that helmet on their face mask and get in their chest and shut, they not gonna do nothing about it.
Period. All right, let me ask you this. Obviously, I know you played with Devin Sanchez, but who's one of the best guys you've ever won against? Whether that was youth ball, prep level, where you at now? Who's one of the best guys you won against at receiver?
So my sophomore year, I went against a pretty good competition. That was my first year starting on varsity. So I went against Warner Robins. They had Isaiah Canyon, the one that's
Oh,
at Georgia
shoot.
Tech. Went
Yeah.
against him his
Mm.
senior year, and then I went against Zion Reagans from Jones County, the one that's
He
at
went to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, right?
Yeah, went against him.
Mm.
He was a dog. That year, Jones County had, I don't know the names, but they had a Duke commit at receiver. They had an Oklahoma commit, and then they had a Troy commit.
Yep.
So yeah, that's probably the best competition I went against.
How do you feel like those experiences or going up against those guys made you better?
Going against them, being young, that definitely it was like a wake up. They attacking you. You the sophomore on the field, going against seniors like SEC commits. So yeah, it kind of makes you just grow up a little bit.
100%. All right, tell me a little bit about. Let's talk about Ola. Like you said, team I think that's very slept on. Tell me about some of your teammates, man. Who's some guys besides yourself that are dogs too?
So we got Jacoby Parker playing both sides of the ball. He really played everything. The only thing he not on is kickoff. He
Mm.
played slot receiver, played corner. He really like he the motor of the team for sure this year. Like he filling a big role. We got Caden Hudson. He playing safety and running back. He a dog. He get in there when Way like need to come off the field. He get in there. He'll tote it, and he can hit. He'll come up and fill that hole. And then we got Timothy Clark at receiver. He had caught 2 touchdown passes, like deep balls against Jones County this year in our comeback win, and he caught the game winner too. Yeah,
Get out of here. Okay, so he like that. He tough.
yeah.
Okay,
But
got you.
he a baseball dude, but like he tough at baseball. That's what he trying to pursue for his career. But he a dog at football too.
Okay, so multi-sport athlete. Okay, respect. I don't want to throw dirt into a wound, but I just want to get your thoughts on just. I know y'all played Locust Grove. Just know it was a close loss. Just what was your thoughts on that? How do you think that made y'all better as a team?
Facing adversity early, that really it was kind of like a wake up call. Like stop being complacent, stop thinking games because we ain't lose to them in 9 years. So just going into a game thinking you finna beat a team just because of what you did in previous years, but that don't matter.
Period. All right, tell me a little bit about Henry County football, man.
So Henry County football, very competitive. Got dogs pretty much all across the board, regardless of like if a team not good, they might have 0 wins, but they're gonna have one dude on their team that's tough. And then yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of talent.
Got you. Okay, so again, I don't want to look too far ahead, but I know it's probably a matchup in the back of y'all minds, but just probably likely going to be the region championship, right? Or going to be a team in the way of you guys winning the region chip. Your thoughts on this that Stockbridge matchup?
Really, we just looking to get back for last year. Looking to get back for last year. We need to get that dub. It's probably gonna be us matched up again. Probably for the region championship. And yeah.
Simple as that. All right. So we look at guys that you like, obviously like the Mario game after. So let's go to college. Like anybody in college you like to watch, or anybody that's caught your eye in college that you kind of take from.
College. College. I couldn't tell you one for college, not specifically, but I could tell you NFL though.
Okay. Besides Palomalu, if you had to say currently right now.
Currently, right now, definitely Pat Surtain. I mean, I think he the best DB in the league for sure, and he a long DB like 6'2", 6'3". So he very patient. That's who I model after.
All right, Pastor. That's a good one, man. One defensive player of the year last year too.
Yeah.
All right. My guy knows some ball. Okay. All right. So obviously, I think you guys are 5 games in, correct? 4-1 right now.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part of your senior year so far, man?
Just going out there with the guys, like playing football. That's all I want to do for real. Like for obviously student athlete first, but I mean, forget the school part. Like, I'm ready to get out there at practice after school, Friday nights, get out there for the game. Yeah.
All right, simple as that. All right, so let me ask you this: this off season, when you go in and all right, man, senior year coming up, I want to be out here Friday nights, team to make a name for myself. What did you work on most to just be prepped for this year?
I really wanted to get faster, and I gained some weight. I gained 15 pounds in the off season,
Mm.
and then yeah, just get faster, stronger. I ended up running I went to a camp, ran a 4.56. That was a big improvement from what I was running previously before I started training this off season. So yeah.
So for you, both of those things, how did you kind of alleviate that? Was it obviously eating more? You know what I'm saying? More protein, and then two, getting faster. It's not easy to do, put on weight and get faster. So did you run track, a lot of agility drills? Like how did you kind of get both of those things to kind of work in unison?
So I was going to a training facility, staying consistent with that 3 day. I think it was 3 days a week, and then we do morning workouts every day during the off season at the high school. So yeah, doing workouts every morning, and then in the afternoon 3 times a week I was doing the training, and then yeah, eating more solid foods, like more eating more times a day, and then building the muscle also helped with the weight too.
Do you have? All right. Let's ask this: what aspects of your game that you feel is the most underrated?
Um, I would say I would say my versatility. Like I could play any DB position. I could play corner. I could play nickel. I could play safety. Like you could put me anywhere in the back end, and I'm gonna know what I'm doing.
How do you feel like that helps you at the next level? With, I mean, you're probably gonna be asked to do the same thing: play that nickel, play the star position, play strong, play free, even blitz sometimes. How do you feel like that helps you at the next level?
That helps me because a coach could put me on the field anywhere for like if he need a guy, if he looking on the sideline, like who I'm gonna put in whatever spot, he could look at me and be like, go ahead, go in, Mike. So yeah.
Simple as that. All right, man. Let's talk just a little bit about the commitment. I know you did it way back in June, but Coach Carolina, man, just what made that the right fit for you? You think?
Really just the relationship with the coaches after I went on my official visit, hanging out with the players on the team, just felt like family, and I felt like comfortable with them. And then the other aspect of like how I'm gonna be living, where I'm gonna be staying at, the campus, the area. So overall, that just checked all my boxes.
Got you. How do they, if you don't mind sharing, how do they see you just fitting in terms of just, I guess, scheme? Because like I said, you could play pretty much anywhere. So what have the coach has been saying when you had those discussions? Are they going to say you're playing star nickel, or are you playing corner? Are you playing safety, or what was those conversations like? What did they say?
Yeah, they want me to play like really like it's really they know that I could play everything, so they waiting to see when I get there, like if I could play corner, if I could play safety, just wherever I fit in the defense.
And then for you, just I know obviously your mindset's on the senior season. When do you plan to enroll? Are you going to go like in the summer? Are you going to go like the end of December? And how excited to just get to that next level?
So I'm graduating in December. I'm gonna be an early enrollee. Go because I want to go play spring ball. I want to get a head start, and I'm ready to get out of high school ball, man. Like I ain't been getting tried a whole bunch. It's starting to get boring a little bit. I'm ready to compete for a spot. Competition, the skill in college is pretty even across the board. So I'm ready to get tried, ready to just get comp.
Respect. All right. So as we talk about that, what's your like kind of just final goals for your senior season?
Final goal. So I just tied against Jones County. I tied the interception record. So I'm trying to break that for the high school, and then really we want to be playing on Thanksgiving. We want to make it past the second round this year and make it to state.
For you, what do you think as a team is the key to that, to accomplishing that?
Not getting complacent, staying after the grind. Like so we should have a good season from here on out. Like no more L's. Should be going undefeated. So not getting complacent with the W's, not feeling like we did some just because we went 9-1 or 10-1, and just being hungry for the next game.
Simple as that. All right, man. Let's ask you some rapid fires before we let you get out of here, man. Some fun stuff, man. So, outside of football, if you weren't playing it, what else would you be doing?
What else would I be doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably be like playing video games, like streaming or something. I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. So
Yeah.
what's the go to video game right now? What are you playing? Like when you get that free time, you ain't got no school and not no ball. What you playing right now?
College football for sure. That's for sure. And then Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, that new 2K.
What you think? What you think?
I like it, but it's kind of broken though. It's kind of broken. Like them 7-4s making half court greens. It's kind
What?
of crazy. Yeah,
They got that going on in the game, bro.
yeah,
Man, they always he know how to Ronnie 2K know how to mess up a game.
yeah.
Man. All right. So back to college football. Who you been using when you be playing CFB?
I be using so it depends. Like if you playing with your homeboy and you like, all right, you want to use good teams or you want to use the lower teams because some of them teams be broken. Like you use South Carolina, they got Nick Harbor. He got like 90. Yeah, so you put him on the go route, it's over with.
Got you. All right. So obviously know what you like to do outside of school. What you say is like a go to meal for your or like a go to fast food spot you like to eat at?
Go to fast food gotta be American Deli. Actually, I had just DoorDash on the other day, or not the other day, yesterday. Yeah, American Deli for sure.
What you be getting? You be getting wings?
Yeah, 10-piece honey hot. Yeah, that's go to right there.
10-piece honey hot. Can't go wrong with that. All right. Um, who do you I guess like what's your motivation? Why do you do what you do? Why do you want to be the best at the best?
Really, just like this been my dream for a while. Like, I always knew I wanted to play football. I played other sports growing up, but it's really always been football, and I just really been determined for that. And then my brother, he had passed like 6. He was 13, and he played football, and it's really like I got an opportunity to do what he couldn't do. So that's what really drives me.
Mm, got you. So for you, kind of just I won't say you put a weight on your shoulders, but does you seeing yourself succeed? Does that make you feel better knowing kind of like what happened with your brother and him not being able to do it?
Yeah, for sure.
100%. All right, last two, man. I'm gonna let you go, man. Um, so when you look at obviously guys have made it to the sport, what do you think is the key thing? Not just to make it obviously you made it to the next level, but getting to where you want to be, probably which is the NFL. What do you think is the key to getting there?
Definitely the mental part, because I mean everybody, like once you get to a certain point, everybody got it physically, everybody got it naturally, but really the mental part, like being in film, knowing the plays, paying attention to the little things, like just really like staying after it.
100%. Last one, I'm gonna let you ride. What's been your favorite part of your journey? Now everybody has a different journey they're going through in life, a different adversity you're gonna face. But what's been your favorite part of your journey so far?
My favorite part is definitely like just the grind, all the training sessions, all the weekends, all the nights where I was working out, working with my dad, all the nights where you feel like dang, why am I not getting this? Why am I not getting O's? And then you finally get them. Like looking back on it, yeah.
100%. All right, man. The floor is yours. Any closing thoughts you have? Anybody want to shout out before we let you ride?
No, I'm straight.
All right, man. It's the great Michael Knight, man. Appreciate him coming on the show, man. Committed to Coastal Carolina, man. Good luck the rest of the way, brother. And appreciate you coming on and spending a few moments with me, man. Talk about your journey, man, and your football career.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. See you later, man. Michael Knight, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I actually did pretty well on YouTube, man. So appreciate all the followers, man. Again, we try to give everybody exposure, man. So I know Henry County be slept on a lot, man, especially Ola. They got some dudes all over. You heard them. Timothy Clark, Michael Knight, Caden Way, and so many more, man. But let's go do it for this segment of the show, man. We will see y'all soon and enjoy y'all Tuesday night. Peace.